Furniture department, pretty basic stuff. If you don't know the shapes, please start looking at the shapes. But basically, main three things you're gonna see is Colette, Kincaid, and then our Mondrian. There is other stuff. There's some outdoor furniture. There's other things like that too. But as far as like kind of learn the shapes and stuff like that, it's gonna be those. Difference, if you don't know, between the Colette and the Mondrian is that they're both skinable furniture. The Mondrian, I'm sorry, not Mondrian. The Colette has the feet attached to it. The Kincaid is detachable feet. So we put the feet on site. They attach. There's different heights, but they are both skinnable furniture. So we do interchange the skins. The Kincaid does have padding built into it, but I don't expect you guys to know that. What I'm seeing lately is people kind of mixing up what I have here is a Cascade, so it is a curved piece of furniture, but it does have an armrest. The arcs do not. They're just a backrest. So if you know the difference there, it's going to help. Most of what we got, the heavier stuff, is going to be on the bottom. I've switched it around now to where these two aisles right here, aside from right here, it's all going to be arcs on bottom. Cascade's all going to be over there. There's no more like splitting it up where you see some Cascade over here, some over there. All the Cascade's going to be over there. Over there we do have overflow arc, and then I do have overflow Colette. So that can go up there. The other thing I want to talk about, we're doing a lot of repairs lately with Colette mostly. And it's because when guys are stacking it, I think they already went over this, but make sure if you do on a return, you're stacking Colette, Kincaid, anything, but mostly Colette. Some of the Mondrian too, because this is like fake pleather. The feet on these are very sharp. They're starting to cut, scrape, or punch through. And that could be just when you're stacking it initially, if it's getting slammed into it, or if you guys are riding and it's shaking, it's like starting to saw into the fabric. So just to mitigate that, soft side on soft side. Other than that, you guys already know. If you don't, when we put stuff away, whether it be the Mondrian or the Colette sofas, just build the sofa, left, right, middle. The spacing on the shelves is exact to where if the piece doesn't fit in there, don't force it. You're gonna break the backs. Make sure too, when you're putting them in, face it out, because I can identify it. If it's like a true corner, which is what we have here, there's a little bit bigger piece. I see them sometimes get mixed in. The true corner is just like the Mondrian. The front and the side, it's the same thing. It's just smooth. The Colette corners have a lip, and they are designated left and right. So when you put those, make sure that's facing out so I can tell what it is. We go 2 deep, 2 sofas deep on one side, 2 sofas deep on the other, and that's it. The Mondrian's a little bit different. Again, with the colors, I got some stuff mixed in here, but make sure you're kind of separating the colors. You know, we got silver, we got gold. Some of the stuff is up, but the main things you're gonna see down here is the cowhide and then the black and the white. That's a little bit different. The main one that's facing out, same thing, build the sofa. That you don't have to worry about left and rights because we just have true corners. Behind that, we do stack. We have more middles than anything. So when you're doing behind that, or if you see the first row you're building, it's 4 middles stacked on top of each other. Again, soft side against soft side. You kind of have to Tetris them in a little bit, but that's the only way we can fit all this stuff. Otherwise, I got overflow at the top. It's pretty much all I got for you guys. The only other thing I can think of is that when you do have to change skins, if you have to change skins on site, just make sure when that stuff's coming back, bag it up, put it in my laundry. My laundry's over there. It's against the pillows. I don't care if it's dirty or clean. I can sort that out. You guys, I'd like to keep you guys from having to like go through my mass amount of bins. That's a lot, and then stuff gets disorganized. Just put it in the dirty laundry. It's dirty. I'll figure it out. I'll sort it. I'll decide if it needs to get washed.
No, that's done after they get back to
Correct.
their house. They don't do it on the site, or can they do it on the no?
No, because the laundry bin's only here. I'm saying like when it returns, as far as the laundry, if they have to change anything out, just stick it over there. Don't worry about putting it in the bins. because I just don't want to get things disorganized.
Right, right.
So when they return, if they have stuff they have to interchange, they should have a bunch of extra skins. It'll be extra or tear off. It
Right.
just goes in there. And
What I'm thinking is when they come in,
Mm-hmm.
and there's nothing, that's not going to be used right away. Do you leave the skins on, or do you want the skins
oh no
off
no
of
no!
it?
Anything that gets returned, I don't expect them to deskin.
Okay,
I'm just saying if they have if they
have.
have miscellaneous or extra skins,
Right, yeah,
just
that's
stick them
what-
in the bin.
okay.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm gonna do.
I don't want anything deskinned. And again, with the Colette, I don't care about colors. If it's a return, we talked about this.
Right.
Just build a sofa. I don't care if it's 3 different
Yes.
colors. It does not make a difference to me.
As long as you know you got
As
it.
long as it's in there. The only thing I ask is, again, with the Mondrian, try and keep the colors separated, because if I'm looking for one black and it's buried deep in there with a bunch of white, I'll never find it. I'll have to tear apart everything. So that just keeps me, let me help you guys and just help me out a little bit too. So if you guys got any questions for me, there's a lot of new stuff coming in, a lot of new shapes, tons of furniture. And we're, this summer we'll be reorganizing. They got a bunch of heavier stuff over there. I don't even know where it is. We'll get it figured out. We'll get everything labeled. It'll probably be our summer project. But if you don't know, most of my stuff already is labeled. Some of it is not. I appreciate if you guys, try and look around. If you don't know, ask. That's the biggest thing. Just ask. We got a night crew on. They're gonna help get everything sorted out. He's learning too. Be patient. I mean, we'll get it figured out. But the main thing is,
If I don't know, if you just look around, you'll find it.
yeah.
Well,
You'll
yeah,
find it
that's
somewhere.
kind of, you'll find one
Yeah.
that's the same, and that's usually the area, because you aren't
Yeah.
going to put it in the wrong place, and if it's
Right.
already up there, then we know where it's going.
And then we did talk about if you do find stuff on site that is damaged, as you're returning it, when it gets back here, big piece of red tape, if you know what the problem is, or just help me out, right on there, because then it's my job, to take it out of the system IO. Because if it goes back on the shelf, it's not red tagged. Even if it is red tagged and it gets buried, I don't take it out of the system. All of a sudden it gets rented. I got 5 units of this going out. Oh, great, we only got 4. I didn't know until like maybe a couple days prior. Then we have to notify the customer. It just makes it easier for everyone.
Well, I'm going to try to
So.
let the drivers know if there's something damaged
Yeah,
when they're picking it up and they see it or whatever,
Yeah.
to let me know so I can make a note and text you. We got 3 pieces of furniture
Yeah.
that the crew said was damaged. We've red taped it.
Yep,
Basically.
perfect.
So you have an idea
Yeah.
of coming in. Oh wow, you said there
Yeah.
was 3 pieces.
yeah,
Remember what Nick talked about in the meeting just now? That there's a form for that.
Right, right.
So-
I understand that, but that form may not get to him until the next 2 days. 2 days from then.
No, it goes immediately. So make sure if you're going to talk to him about it, tell him to submit that form, not
Oh.
verbally, because verbally is where we lose
Oh, okay, yeah,
communication.
yeah. The first thing to do is, well, did you fill the form out?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, some stuff does slip through the cracks. Like, not all damage is visible. Sometimes you don't know until you actually sit in it too.
Right.
But it just helps keep track of inventory. That's the main thing, because we flip so much furniture that I got stuff coming back and it's expected to go out, and it's like, oh well, it's damaged and I can't. In that case, I mean, it does happen. And then we just gotta let the customer know. But if the inventory says we got 10, we got 10. That's all we know until we actually pull it, and it's like, oh no, we only have 7. 3 are damaged. We don't know until.
Pressing the leg.
Yeah. So, but that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Got any questions for me as far as things go? Seeing anything on site I need to know about damage, or just like prep?
So that
I know the
form
bags
I
are
mean,
really.
Sometimes, it would be nice if, because I know sometimes I'll catch, some AZ event people. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if they're new, they haven't worked for us before, but they'll just, drag the couches.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah,
we
I
have a
wish.
cart right here that's, not being used at all. You can use this. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
There are a
that
few-
is. I'm seeing that too. I had a white one here, but it looks like they prepped it. There is a white one with an entire black streak
Yeah.
across. You could tell that somebody flipped that. If these do get dragged, all I ask is that it's on its feet,
Right.
because that's what it's for. But try not to drag furniture.
Right.
Period. If you can help it.
The
These
only
bags are
time
not
I
thick
ever
enough
really
either.
Is, if it's already loaded up in the truck and I'm just pushing it to the back.
Right.
But it's on the feet. Obviously.
Yeah, because that's how this stuff's getting damaged. It's this material's not that strong, and
Yeah.
especially with I don't care if it's light or dark colors. If you're dragging it, it's touching the floor. when we're skinning, if I drop a Colette piece, it's done,
Yeah.
because it's just so dirty, especially the white. Yeah, I can't really touch
And the
anything.
friction will just burn right through.
Yep,
It too.
I'm seeing that too, where we can't even repair some of these because it's a velvet, and you can tell it's a friction line. It's burned.
Yeah.
It's gone. There's no repairing that. You'd have to cut that all out. So
I know a few people at AZ like you're talking about.
yeah,
One guy instructed me to do that, and